Hey guys, so for this wig install you need a wig cap as well as lace bonding glue. This is the kind that I use, and then you need a little scissors to cut the lace, and these little ones work the best. And then I use a little razor if you don't have scissors as well. And then the next thing I need is like cream foundation to put on the lace to match your skin tone. And then you also need like a little foundation brush or an angled brush, and then tweezers for plucking if you haven't done that already, as well as this little firm hold spritz, and then a brush, of course. And then this is the type of glue that I use if you don't want to use real glue. And then you need a hot comb for styling. And then last but not least is the little wig band. But this is what it looks like. But first I need to wash all this poop out of my hair because I had another wig on, but you know, pink. Yeah, so yeah, let's wash this out. Okay, so the first thing I do is I grab this basic glue remover shampoo that I found at the beauty supply store, and I'm basically rubbing that all across my edges because that's where my previous wig was, because you're not washing your whole entire head, you're just getting the glue out so that the new wig can go on with a smoother base. So I basically just rub all the glue off of my edges as much as possible. So pretty much I'm using the solvent as well as this shampoo, and then once it's all out I can start applying the wig. So I basically get the edge control or any type of gel that you have, anything that will hold your edges back, and I'm brushing them back as much as possible so that they can stay in that place and, you know, won't move underneath my wig cap. And I have to make sure that it's all firm because I have 4C hair and everything, so sometimes I'll take a blow dryer so that they stick down longer. And then after that I apply the wig cap on top of that, make sure everything is all nice and secure underneath. Yeah, you know how it is. So then after that is on, I take this little glue adhesive. It's basically like glue in a spray can, and I make sure I spray that all over my edges because that's what I've seen in all the tutorials. They basically spray it on their edges as well as around the perimeter of their hair and everything, just like, you know, a forward perimeter, whatever. And then while that is drying, you cut out your little ear holes because, you know, you don't want your ears to be stuck under there, obviously. And I started doing this and the wig cap started ripping, but I don't think that was much of a big deal. But you basically just make holes for your ears on both sides while it's drying. And then after this, I don't know, I was having a hard time, bro. I was struggling. But anyways, wig cap is on, and I also did like a little bit of glue around the borders as well because I wanted it to stick down longer. But you basically just put your dryer on the cool setting and dry the perimeter of your hair so that the glue can, you know, dry down and it's like a nice good border around your edges and everything. And then after that is done drying, you take your little scissors and then you basically just cut off the front and back of the wig cap. Some people sew the back of it down, but like I'm too lazy for that. I'm not really trying to do all that. So then this is what it looks like after it's cut. And then I just go in with like a couple dots of glue just to make it stick longer, even though like I don't really like using glue that much because this shit is strong. But I basically smooth out that layer of glue, make sure it is nice and even all around the edge, and then I might go in with a little bit of the spray around the edges by my ears just to hold it down better. And then after that, you do have to go back in and re-dry it to make the glue tacky again, or else the wig won't stick down. And make sure your dryer is on cool as well. Okay, so this is where I just put on the wig and just sizing it properly to my head. Luckily, I didn't have to cut off any ear tabs or anything, but I just cut the lace into little strips because apparently that helps you put it on your head better. And then I basically sized it and everything, and that's when you want to cut the lace in a little like crooked pattern, as you guys can see here. And then I take my little spritz and I spray it around the edges. Apparently that just makes a firmer hold to your scalp. And then after that I put my wig band on, and you leave it on for like as long as possible. Apparently that makes it like give a secure cold. And I think I put it on for like 30 minutes or so, but while that was drying or whatever, I go in with my cream concealer as well as an angled brush, and then I just put that shit in a part. And it wasn't really working at first, so I like had to go back in later. But yeah, you just make sure your whole part is covered, because you know you have a brown scalp. Your scalp ain't white. Okay, so I did my edges off camera because I was watching a tutorial as I was doing it, and this is how they came out. Obviously, it's a pink wig, it's not gonna look realistic, but I've seen people put like concealer right here, like behind the edge, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. And then I also gotta put some more concealer like in the middle to make it look more realistic or whatever. So it's coming together. And I did pluck the center of this wig a bit. And I had to watch a plucking tutorial too because I'm bad at that. And I did like this little sideburn right here, but I didn't do it on this side because didn't feel like it. So I'm gonna brush it out right now. It is so thin, like I said before, but I don't know. Even in the other videos I've seen people do, their wigs looked thin too, but oh well. And I like to keep some of the natural curl too, so I try not to brush it too much because these fake wigs, they do get tangled like really easily. And then I might go in with my little flat iron, like just to flatten it on top of my head, as well as like make these little like loopy things right here, like up here, like that I've seen people do. But other than that, it's pretty much done. And this is kind of a long process for me because I know people, they say it takes them like 30 minutes to like 45 minutes to do wigs, but like me, it'd be taking me like an hour and a half because I'm a perfectionist. But this is what the end result looks like. I'm only gonna wear it for like a couple days because it is like super bright and attention grabbing. So I'm not gonna wear this that long. Plus, like, it's so thin, it's probably not even gonna last that long. And I don't know if I can like style it, like do a little. Okay, this is a better angle of it so y'all can see it at like selfie level. This is how the middle part looks. It looks pretty decent, bro. I think this is probably my best installation yet, even though it did take a long time. But yeah, it's pretty cool, but I don't know if I would order it again because it comes in like purple and like green, I think, on the website. But I don't know if I would order this again because I don't like how thin it is down here. I don't know. But overall, it's a decent wig for like $40 or so. But yeah, this is it. If you like the video, go ahead, like and subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned for my next one. Peace. These are just some little clips that I had after I did my hair so you guys can see like how the length actually looks, as well as the parts and the edges and everything. But yeah, it came out pretty nice. After actually wearing it for a couple days, I actually do recommend it because like it doesn't really, like, it tangles a lot but it doesn't shed a lot, you know. So I do want to get it in a purple version, and like they had like plenty of other colors, and I just ordered it in black, so stay tuned for that.